Hello and welcome to May's Crochet. I am Rachel and it is day 10 of our countdown to Halloween. If I am wearing the same outfit as I was yesterday, it's because I'm starting today's video right after finishing number 9 because I am really trying to work through these before October comes. So what's going on? I am picking a pattern out of here that corresponds to one in this book, and I will make it one a day every day for the entire month of October. I will link this below. I did get it off Amazon back in February. However, I have seen it out in the wild at Michael's. Yesterday, we made Nessie, and she turned out really, really cute. It was very much a trust the process as I went because of her odd shape, but I think she's adorable, and I just want to go stick her in some water. I won't, because that's gross, but she'd be really cute in some. On to today. We're getting there. We are getting there now. I have mentioned it before, but just in case you haven't seen it, I did pull a couple of the patterns out that I'm not going to do because, especially in like the winged beast section of the book, it's mostly felt, and I don't want to cut out a bunch of felt pieces for feathers and glue them on. So I won't be doing any of that. Today, though, we are doing Cthulhu. Oh boy. That is going to be, I think that's the very first pattern in the book, actually. And here he is. Another green guy, 2 in a row. All right. So she says, perhaps the oldest and strongest cryptid of them all is Cthulhu. He is not from our world. He is a deity from another dimension. As he is so much stronger and older than anything our world has ever seen, it is said that we puny mortals couldn't even begin to understand him and may even go mad if we gaze upon him. Sounds fun. Cthulhu is referred to as the Great Old One and has inspired countless stories, games, movies, and other monsters. Currently, Cthulhu is said to be hibernating in a lost city beneath the South Pacific Ocean. Enjoy making your very own Great Old One. I think I will. He actually looks pretty easy. I don't want to use the same yarn as I did yesterday, but I think I might have plenty of it. I mean, it's still sitting on my desk. I haven't even cleaned up from yesterday entirely. Maybe I'll go with a different color. All right, so I am just going to go with this green only because I have enough of it to do everything. He's got wings, tentacles, arms. I'm afraid my darker greens aren't going to be enough and I don't want to go buy anything. So this is a pretty good green. Okay, so I ended up lying. I'm not going to use this green because I had to go do a thing, had to take a kid to the dance studio, and the dance studio is significantly closer to Michael's. It's not on the way in either direction, but it is closer. So I dropped her off and then I went to Michael's and got more of an olive green color. This was just too close to what I used for Nessie yesterday, and I wanted a little more variety. Plus, I really did need some olive green yarn. I only have about that much, not very many, like maybe an ounce of it. So I went ahead and picked this up. Tonight, I have a plan to get the body and the arms and the wings done. The head is going to be more work because of the tentacles, and so I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I'm going to get all the other things done, and then tomorrow I'll do the head, and then I'll sew everything together. So nothing super complicated. Got my safety eyes out. As always, 4-weight acrylic yarn, 3.5mm hook. Let's make a body. We're getting the body done. I have to say, I have never used the Loops and Threads Soft Classic acrylic yarn. I've only used the Impeccable yarn, which I do find scratchy, but sometimes you get what you get. This, I like. I like this quite a bit, actually. 7-ounce skein, about $5 at Michael's. Very comparable to other brands of the same price and size, and very soft, and it has not split once. The stuff I used yesterday on Nessie, I don't know what brand that was. It was very scratchy. It split a lot. I had a lot of trouble getting through that one. I might have a new go-to soft acrylic to pick up. That is a nice surprise. And with that, the body is done. That's nice and quick. Okay, let's see what else I can do tonight. And my hands are starting to cramp because, again, I made yesterday's Nessie today as well, and starting to feel it. So I did get the arms done, but I can't stay up and do the wings. I didn't sleep well last night. I never do on Saturday nights because I sleep in a little bit on the weekends, but then I have to get back to my routine on Monday. So I didn't sleep well last night, So I'm tired, plus my hands are cramping. So I'm going to go to bed and rest, and then I will come back tomorrow and finish this. But this is all done, so that's cool. I'm really interested in how this head works up with the tentacles. Really curious to see how that's going to go tomorrow. But that'll be tomorrow, along with some wings and assembly. And good night. It's a new day. We're going to get this knocked out, and maybe I can even get tomorrow's started after, but we'll see. Great news. I was reading over the pattern for the head this morning. I just looked at it last night because it goes over a page for just the head. And with all of these patterns so far, the head and the body have both fit on the front page, the very first page, and then all the appendages after that. However, the head was continuing on to the second page. So that's why I thought it was going to be super complicated with the tentacles. I didn't know what kind of process it was going to be. It's not that bad. I was actually just reading through it this morning, and she just has extra instructions in there, clearly for beginners who aren't 100% sure of what they would be doing. And I understand that it's scary, especially when you have to do a weird technique and then go back to like you were. And she says the stitch count might be off, but it's okay, which is a great thing to hear when you're beginning, because when the stitch count's off and you want to quit or you pull back 5 times and it's still off and then you want to quit, it's frustrating. It really is. So that's really nice that she put that in there. Like, hey, it's going to be okay. You'll be fine. So anyway, I went ahead and started the head this morning, and now I'm on the row where I will be doing the tentacles. It'll look better when there are eyes and stuffing, but so far so good. All right, go ahead and put the eyes in before I close the head up. But yeah, this was easy. I kept the right count and everything. Yeah, the 9s before this is over. Of course, it's always hard, as I always say, it's always hard to tell when it's not stuffed. But we have eyes. Hi. Okay, so I finished the head. It's closed up. It's pretty cute. But before we go any further, I need to apologize because for some stupid reason, I mispronounced Cthulhu. I know it's Cthulhu, and yesterday I was calling it Cthulhu, and I don't know why, because I know the name, but I think I was in such a hurry to start the video, I wasn't thinking clearly, because I was trying to get it started before I had to go do a thing, and obviously I didn't come back and actually start anything until last night. I think I was just in a hurry, not thinking clearly. I'm sorry, it's Cthulhu, and I know it's Cthulhu. And whenever I edit it, I will make sure to make a note. Hey, I'm mispronouncing this. I know. Please don't yell at me in the comments. Okay, got that out of the way. Let's make some wings, and then we'll be done making body parts. And I'm starting with the magic circle, and this is a slip knot one. We have 1 wing, and now we have 2 wings. Everything's made. It shouldn't be too hard for assembly. I literally don't have time right now though. So I'll come back and get this assembled later tonight. It shouldn't take super long, but I will see you then. Okay, hi, I'm back. It is the next day. I couldn't do it last night, which is fine. You know, it's like that sometimes, especially trying to get used to the new schedule for the school and dance seasons. So we have all the pieces, finished them yesterday afternoon, I believe, and now it's just a matter of sewing. I am in a time crunch because I would like to get it done before I have to take someone somewhere. But it's pretty simple. It's just head and body together, arms, and then wings. That should be it. We should be done after that. So I have just under 30 minutes, and I'm very slow. Okay, one last look to make sure he's straight enough. I believe he is. It's kind of hard to tell with the tentacles, but I think he is. Okay, so I didn't get the thing done before I had to leave the house. I didn't get it done in 30 minutes. I messed up on the first arm, and I had to undo all that and then put it on like 1 stitch over. You know, sometimes it's just like, that's okay. I would have gotten them done if I hadn't messed that up. But anyway, we're in the car now, and we have 2 arms, and they look fairly spaced the way they're supposed to be. And so now we just have wings, and this little guy is gonna be done. Be right back. He's done. That's right, Cthulhu is complete. So here he is. I don't have a tripod or anything in my car. I didn't think to bring one, but yeah, if you ignore my chin pinning him down. Looks pretty close to me. So that is are we day 10? I'm forgetting. That is day 10 complete. Super easy, really great guy to do. And one of the oldest cryptids running about, flying about, talked about, I don't know. Anyway, so day 10 done. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.